Namaskar, good afternoon to everyone in the world. There is something very, very fishy about Donald Trump's tariffs against India. My question to Washington Post, my question to New York Times, BBC, CNN, have you forgotten to ask Donald J. Trump's some tough questions? How can a poor country like India finance the Ukraine-Russian war? How can we do it? Actually, you guys, Americans are funding Russian and Ukrainian war. You are funding Ukraine with your weapons, with your money, with your dollars, and blaming India, a third world country in South Asia, a country of hard-working people, sensible people who thought America is our friend. You are doing great injustice to us. Kindly please go and ask your American President, Donald J. Trump, why are you funding Ukraine with dollars and weapons? Why Europe is helping with money and weapons? Stop it right now. War will end in seconds. If any journalist is listening to me right now, go and ask your president some tough questions about this war. Why are you blaming us? Why? We are not funding. We are not as rich as you. America is superpower. America is funding Ukraine and Russian war with their weapons and dollars. And nobody is asking tough questions to this president. If you are superpower, you should behave like superpower. I'm a great fan of Spider-Man movies. And in that movie, there is one word: power brings responsibility. And Donald Trump, I must admit that you are not a very responsible, sensible president. It is your frustration to see rising Indians in your country. It is your frustration to see Noor Khan base attacked by us. In your frustration, you want to take all the credit. Take it, man. You are a power. We understand our limits. But we are not going to bow in front of you like Vietnam or China or Iran or Russia. We are not your dogs like Pakistani journals. What wrong we have done? Always supported you. Why tariffs on India? Why not tariffs on America, which is the real culprit? It is funding Ukraine war by supporting Ukraine's joker president. Zelensky is a big joker. And gentlemen, if you put joker in a palace, he will make that palace into a circus. You guys are funding with your weapons, dollars, Europe is buying their gas, Russian oil from China, and blaming a poor country, a third world country. We will never bow in front of you, man. We will never bow in front of you. You might be a superpower, and we understand our limits, but we are not going to bow in front of you, man. Why don't you check yourself, your mental health? You are blaming, doing injustice to India for your own political gains, for your own failures. You guys actually started the war by inventing Zelensky into NATO when Russia was deadly against it. It is you guys who are fueling Ukraine-Russian war by funding Ukraine. Actually, you are funding a Ukrainian joker president. He should be put in a circus, man, and he should dance there as a joker. What kind of superpower you are? We are the country which never bowed in front of Alexander 3000 years ago, and we are not going to bow in front of you, Mr. President. We are not against you, but we are against your policies. Kindly rethink, at least. Check yourself. There should be some check and balances. I request politely to every sensible journalist of America to question, sir, why are we funding Ukrainian war? It is between Ukraine and Russia. Why we are funding their weapons and we are wasting lot of taxpayers' money in this useless war? You are not gaining anything about it. If you are a superpower, that doesn't mean you will do injustice to every small nation. We will never bow in front of you, Mr. Trump. Whatever you want to do, it is up to you. Somebody is giving you a wrong kind of advice about India. I want all sensible American voices to come up and ask some tough questions to Mr. Trump, what he is doing. It is absolutely absurd. Stop it. I'm going to put 50% tariffs because India is funding Russian war by buying Russian oil. Man, there is some kind of stability we were bringing in the world about oil pricing by buying Russian oil. And your previous administration knew it. And they were happy. And they were supporting us. You guys are actually funding Ukraine-Russian war. Blame yourself, man, not India. If we want friendship with China, we will go for it. At least we understand them. What kind of act you're showing to the world? Sorry to say that, Mr. President, but it is total injustice you're doing with a country like India who was so friendly with you. We supported you in your elections. And now, what you are doing? Man, you need a doctor. I think you have a very, very poor mental health. Take some advice from some good doctor. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai. मेरे सुख मेरे देश से बड़े नहीं.